guys, Tomboy601, and today we're out in Des Moines, and the reason for that is, well, this is where I put my Epic Reload booster. Yeah, Epic Reload booster is a bit of a weird one, for those of you who aren't aware, and I'm sure you are aware because we've been grinding these mods out so much. The Epic Reload booster gives you plus 2% or minus 2% on your reload for every 50 shell hits, which is awesome. But that means you need to find a ship that has a nice sweet spot, one where you're going to get a lot of shell hits so that you can get the 250 shell hits required to get it boosted up all the way to the max during a game, but not one where it's so quick that the extra 10% of reload doesn't really do much for you, which is why I went with Des Moines. She used to have a quicker reload. She no longer has a quicker reload because she was nerfed. But, you know, we can remedy that situation, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do today. So Pommern pops up right here, and we have HE loaded just because, you know, it's a good way to open up, see if we can get some opening fires, and well, we disable his torpedo launchers right there. And on this next salvo, we go ahead and totally destroy him. Yeah, that's great game design there, Wargaming. I'm so glad the campaign ship has torpedo launchers that are the main selling point of the ship is the torpedo launchers and secondaries, and you can just absolutely neuter them this early on. Sorry, that's a rant on the Pommern, really. Anyways, we're on Greece. We kind of got in a get back argument with our team, and specifically our destroyer, because he went and pushed mid. Usually not one to have a destroyer want to go to mid just because it limits their spotting ability, though he is doing a fairly good job of keeping our side spotted at this moment, and thankfully no ships from either other team, either any other blues or any reds, pushed into B. That's kind of the danger you get into when you have the B cap here, is you can easily just get two ships that are just contesting it the whole time, and you're caught in a stalemate there, and then you have some of your more valuable pieces tied up. But anyways, we have this Worcester who is keeping his distance very, very smartly, and Burgoyne, seeing us somewhat broadside, gives us a nice slap, which was well deserved there. We weren't really tracking him. By the time we saw those shells coming in, it was way too late, but we are now going to make him pay for him hitting us. Right now, our base reload on Des Moines is 5 seconds, so we can kind of keep track of that as we start to go through the ranks of how many shell hits we have. But at this point, I'm kind of surveying the scene, trying to figure out what the best play is, and I want to kind of push into A, and I want to do that for two reasons. One, I'm a radar cruiser. If I can get myself nuzzled into A, I will be able to kind of use the radar on that Minotaur right there if he decides to smoke up, or if we have any destroyers that decide, if the one enemy destroyer decides to pop his way over this direction, we can go ahead and give him a visit. Minotaur poking his way out in that section of island right there, and we're getting a couple of decent hits on him here and there. But our main goal right now, try to get into A, try to get the cap going. We can see our destroyer has made his way over here to get the cap. We are starting to lose the B cap, unfortunately, which is going to put us down on those total points. But hey, it is what it is. Over here, we have that Worcester to deal with. We have that Pommern who's pushed all the way back, which, you know, for us is a good thing, just because Pommern, German battleship, he's going to want to get up close. He's going to want to use the secondaries. He probably would have wanted to use those torpedoes, but we've denied one set. We've denied the set on his port, but he still has the one on starboard, so we don't want him too close near us. And we have now two Worcesters. That first Worcester we've seen likes to turn out, but this other Worcester is new to the area, and we're going to see what we can do. Hopefully we can keep him spotted as we kind of push in through here. Second Worcester knows what's up, starts to try to engage us, and it turns out we are actually in full view of the Pommern, which is not good, because that means Pommern can keep the spots on us while the rest of his team is able to pummel us, which is not good. We need to get into this island cover drop spot, and then we can kind of cool off, and hopefully our team will be able to maintain spots on some of these guys, and we can use our shells to go ahead and knock them out. Worcester looking particularly unhealthy at this moment. He is regaining some health. We also are starting to kind of look at the minimap, see where else we can start firing, and there's a certain battleship that's within our range off on our flank, that Yamato out there. He kind of caught my interest for a second, and we're waiting to see if he's going to want to pop up. We should be able to kind of fire him out. We are up to 60 hits on ship so far, so we do have the first 2% regained on that reload booster, and now Yamato is nicely in our range. We have and we have that position that we kind of fought for. This is ideally where we wanted to be. We have the ability to kind of rain fire wherever we want, or if we wanted to, flip over to AP, do the similar thing. Minotaur just a little bit too close for us to be able to get shells downrange, but we're hitting consistent shells on that Yamato, which is what we like to see. And at this point, I probably should have been kind of keeping an eye on that twist and track marker. Really, it's perceptive because we're running Victor Einstein as the commander. Just because, well, if we look, yes, twist and track was pointing out to kind of where the Pommern is, but, well, it turns out a friendly Shimakaze is a lot closer than we anticipated. And I was like, oh, okay, well, what can we do here? Do we want to push out? And we're going to go ahead, pop our sonar for our team, see what that does, see how Shima reacts, whether he's going to start running or if he's just going to realize he's sort of safe in his current environment, or what's what. He has taken a couple of good hits, though at this point I'm like, okay, well, he's well within the 9 kilometers of our radar, so we should be able to come around this corner. He's deployed that smoke, so we can use that smoke to kind of keep us protected. Once we engage him, once we get him knocked down, we should be able to use that smoke to kind of hide in, or at least make a turn out if things start to get too hot. And then after that, we're also a nice side benefit of this will be Mino is also going to be lit up. And, well, there he is. You can see he is just at the edge of what would be his smoke. And we are just now going to lay into him with this radar. A nice twofer, hopefully, with the duration of this radar. Of course, radar goes down right there, but the team is doing a very good job of concentrating that Mino. Mino goes down, and now the game is pretty much won from our perspective. Pommern showing us his starboard side, so we're going to see if we can ruin his other set of torpedoes, because, well, you know, it'd be more fun. We also have the smoke, like I said. Plan is to try to make the majority of this turn so that we're not too exposed. Pommern, we're not too worried about the guns because of just how inaccurate they are, but we still need to be cautious, right? We still don't want to, you know, go willy-nilly out there and just get the easy dev strike done. So we make our turn. We're kind of switching positions with the battleship. Our friendly battleship at this point, I think, is smelling blood in the water with Pommern, and we're just going to go ahead and keep on flipping between the AP and the HE. Of course, the way I have my Des Moines built is mainly focused on AP. We have Nikolai von Essen and Augustine Riggerwald as the inspirations. Von Essen is going to help with those shell pen angles. We already have improved shell pen angles on American cruisers, and, well, if we can help them even more, it means we're going to get less ricochets, more pens, and with all of that, you can see we've gone up to 3 ticks on the Epic mod, and that's dropped us down to 4.6 seconds on the reload. I believe with a full stack, we end up with a 4.5 second reload, which, you know, that's about where she was pre-nerf, if I recall. So, you know, kind of getting the old, what was considered to be the OP Des Moines back in our pockets, which that's what you love, right? You love to see it. But Pommern, broadside here, we're just going to go ahead and continue lobbing AP into him. Durham Battleship, he has plenty of health up in that superstructure for us to continue to take, and all it takes is that last one. Musashi, last guy out on the map with, well, not much health, so I'm not expecting to be able to take him down. But guys, that was the match. Nice quick one, but I think it shows just how well the Des Moines with that epic reload booster can kind of perform. And it's one of the ships where, you know, it does have a little bit of a reload, so it does behoove it to get that epic mod. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya.